Good morning and welcome to the Lopburi River. I have fished here before, you might remember the video, but when I fished here before the water was way up the bank, and today the water's at more of a normal level. John and Dave are coming down to fish with me. I've been watching this raft on Facebook for some time and it seems to catch more than its fair share of predator fish. Wallagoot atu, featherbacks, marble sand gobbies and the small scale croakers. All of those I really like. So I spoke to Mr. Geng, the owner, and he's got some shrimp. So I'm going to set up at least one predator rod for the shrimp, get some shrimp on the go, and then for the other rod I'm going to be using the standard sort of ram mix bread. I've got some maquit to mix into it, the wood apple, and I'm hoping to see my first ever soldier river barb from the river. I've caught soldier river barb before, but never one from the river, and who knows, maybe even a black shark minnow. Greedy bugger. Mr. Gung has very nicely set up a shrimp for me. Mr. Geng, sorry, very nicely set up a shrimp for me. 2 hooks, 25-pound mono, and that's about a size bet 9 and a 10 size hook. One through the tip of the tail and one just through the sort of the side of the cheek. The shrimp is about 2 inches long, 25-pound mono. He reckons I should just set it up like this with a about a 2-ounce lead weight, and the shrimp has to be on about 1 meter plus of line so it can move around is what he's recommending. So let's give it a go. Okay, so he reckons the shrimp should be about, yeah, thank you. So this is going to be the mix. I'm probably only going to do 2 rods because there is 3 of us. That'd be 6 rods if we do 2 rods each, and there's not much room on this raft. So I've got the predator rod out there that Mr. Geng has just made up with the shrimp on. 20 shrimp have cost me 100 baht. They're all about 1.5 inches, 2 inches long, which he reckons is the perfect size. So the bread mix, I've got obviously a load of bread. I've got some ram in here as the binder, and I'm going to add some of this maquit. I haven't seen this in the shop before, but it smells pretty good, and it's got all the oils in it. You can just feel the greasiness of the maquit. It's pretty fresh. So that's going to be the mix I'm using on the feeder going for the other species. So first fish of the day, a blasangawat. I've been calling these in English a fake sway as I couldn't find the name for them. John found the name. They're called a Pleco Catfish. It's not what I wanted, but it's a fish and it's a wild fish, so that's an achievement. I was speaking to Mr. Geng, the guy who runs the raft, owns the raft, and he throws in food here every day. That's probably why there's more than their fair share of predators coming out of these rafts. If you throw the bread in every day, you're going to keep the small bait fish around, and if you keep the small bait fish around, well, inevitably the predators will follow. It's crazy to think how flooded this was the last time I came here. This here is the little toilet block, and the last time I was here the water was up above the doors. The raft was level with the toilet block, so the raft would have been just here where these electrical cables are, and I was probably fishing not even as far out as where the raft is today. The volume of water that was coming through back then was ridiculous. 7-ounce lead wouldn't even hold the bottom. Today 2-ounce lead is holding the bottom. Yeah. Doing its thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Got it. Step one. Hello everybody.
Nice.
Go on, Dave.
Quite happy about that.
No messing around. That's what I want. I would love a wild black shark minnow.
They're here, mate.
Yeah.
Look at that massive fin on him. Do you want to give us a couple of stills as well?
Stills from this camera or stills?
You could use the big one if you wanted, mate.
Okay.
Oh, look,
It's not going to be a black shark minnow. You know what it's going to be?
it's going to be
Two black shark minnows.
There's a fish on there, mate. My black shark minnow boat was only a few.
Oh, we go from a black shark minnow to a bony lip barb.
Yeah,
It's all
mate,
happening.
nice one as well.
It's all happening. Yeah. Keep it hooked onto the side of the bucket.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
We're live. Oh.
We'll get down. So Dave goes from a black shark minnow to a bony lip barb.
That is nice,
They're
mate.
awesome, aren't they? Got a bit of a
He's got, a bit of damage to his fin, but they've got like that little black stripe on behind the gill cover and that, and the mouth's ever so weird on them, isn't it? Look, they're sort of slightly upturned with barbules on the top and a big bony lip on the bottom.
And the lips have got like a hair edge to it, and then inside it looks like a human thumbnail. He's gonna.
Yeah, very strange. Nice fish though, beautiful red. Yeah, that big cool box as well.
I don't know. Is it full of ice? You want some ice to top it up, or what?
We are.
Is that too right? Con em Geng สำหรับเต็มตังค์นี่นะไม่รู้เท่าไหร่โอ้โหมาดู Where's the camera? Where's the camera?
Shark minnow.
กาดำกุ้งนะครับเท่าไหร่100 บาท
Beautiful.
เดี๋ยวมาพร้อมทีเดียวเลยแหละน้ำแข็งด้วย
Cracking. Nice, mate. Getting a few now. They're beautiful, aren't they, with that colour into the scales?
Yeah, from the river they're quite light, and then they've got like a red look to them. In the fishing parks they just go black,
Yeah,
don't
all
they?
black, yeah. Because I just see if you can't get the spawning tubercles on him.
Yeah, I remember John caught one at Bungsan Run. It had a lot of spots on it tonight.
It's usually something they do prior to spawning. I mean, these are very similar to those bony lip barbs, look, with those funny mouths.
And it's strange how a lot of them get caught at the same time. I saw Grit had one. Oh, Dave, hit the camera.
It's all going off here on the raft. Can't keep rods in the water.
Yes, no, maybe. Bony lip barb. Or a very rare transparent barb. Good size that. Already changed to 2 polyballs, my friend. Ah, taking a piss. Yet another black shark minnow for Dave. On the polyball, on the long hook link. Have they all come on the long one?
No, that's the downstream one.
Oh, the feeder's moved away. It's not that long, is it?
No. So it's just all pretty hooks.
You've got some pliers in you. Okay.
So yeah.
3rd black shark minnow for David.
On the polyballs.
Okay, I'm doing 2 polyballs for a little bit. Let's see if I can't get one. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Ready?
Is that fish trying to get in or out? We've caught an extra fish trying to get in.
Yeah. What is that?
That's a gourami, isn't it? A snakeskin gourami.
It's one of them things that are down there, isn't it?
It's a gourami. It's a gourami. It's a snakeskin gourami. What an awesome looking little fish. See if you can get him out. He's hooked in his gills a wee bit. He was trying to get into the net. Trying to commit suicide.
Yeah. I've seen one of them before.
Yeah.
I think that's the fish that are down there in the shark. Exactly. Right, should
Get yourself a little light hook and
so what have we got here then, Rick? a couple of 3 black shark minnow.
Yeah, we'll put them back before they go belly up. Put those black shark minnows back, hopefully I can get some.
Beauties. Them.
Black shark minnow. I love.
3 of those going back into the river. We've got a couple of
Bony lip
barbs that you managed to snare. There's them.
Couple of bony lip barbs.
And then just a little selection of Java and Smith.
I think most
Smith
of them are
barbs
tinfoil
and
barbs and a
tinfoil
couple
and
of
that, yeah.
couple of Smith barbs.
Just having a quick midday release, ain't we, of the fish?
Yeah, we've got to restock the river so we can catch something in the afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, look at that one. That's proper Smith barb, isn't it?
Yeah, with that diamond sort of shape to its body.
Yeah, Rick, see if you can't get a quick shot of the 2 different
Smith barb and a tinfoil barb. The tinfoil barb here are proper sort of gold coloured.
I'll keep a couple of small ones in just for
Oh, for live bait,
bite.
yeah, that's a good idea. I'm glad one of us is thinking.
So at least we've got the decent fish back in the water, so they're going to be
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah, he's going to swim straight over there and I'm going to catch
you
him.
go back out there and we'll catch them again. There's only a handful of fish in this river, mate. So you start a fire.
Right. So we get it real going.
Time can be removed.
Trying to give us all food poisoning. We'll find out tomorrow how successful I am. What do you reckon, Dave?
Yeah.
Good
If you didn't
job.
work as what you do, you could be a chef.
Probably not.
Says it all, mate, I think.
It's all right, subdued.
Rudely interrupted. I'm making me dinner, and Dave gets a double hookup.
Nice little soldier.
A nice little
black
soldier,
shark
right,
minnow.
mate? It's a black shark minnow.
Beauty, ain't they?
Wow, is on the hook over there.
We've got a little Smith barb as well.
A little Smith barb as well.
It's, that'll do. Should we,
Is John going to hold the Smith barb up for double shot? No, he's not.
yeah, it's just outside of the box, stored in the green ground bag. Unfortunately, there wasn't much option other to. So,
Green Smith barb, they're rare then.
so yeah, we're slipping back, eh?
Straight back.
Yeah, may as well.
That was
He's gone.
nicely slipped.
Yeah, we'll,
That's too big for live bait. No, it might be alright for live bait, mate. Keep him in the net. You never know. So we've been catching a few fish. This would be a good time to walk around the rafts and show you what to expect when you get here. When you come in from the road, you're looking for this red sign, pair-wee-teee, chaw-ban. Not 100% sure what all of that means, but you're looking for this red sign anyway. Turn left at the red sign and you'll see Mr. Geng's house. Drive round to the left of the house and there's parking enough for 3 or 4 cars. That gets you really close to the raft so you don't have to drag your gear far. The last time I fished here, the ramp to go onto the raft was on this concrete edge and the raft was just here next to the toilet block. In fact, that toilet block was almost completely underwater. It's amazing to see how fast and how much the river has changed. We fished this raft. As you walk down the bank, we fished the raft on the right hand side. That's raft number 1. Raft number 2 is on the left hand side as you walk down the bank. Only raft number 1, the raft that's on the right, the raft that we fished, has the aircon. We've got a little bamboo table and chairs under a shower to sit down in. The small air-conditioned room on the side has got mattresses on the floor, but when I say mattresses, they're about half an inch thick. You can definitely feel the wood. If you're looking to be a bit more comfortable, try and bring yourself a blow-up bed would be a good idea. But the aircon's good. There's a fan in here as well. Slept just fine. Could have been the whiskey, but I slept just fine. Most of the rafts that I fished at, they sell the raft for a 24-hour session. This raft splits the session up into 12-hour sessions. So 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. and then 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. the second day. These 12-hour sessions are 400 baht each during the week, and at the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, they're 600 baht each. If you choose to have the aircon, you need to pay 300 baht extra. Here's the sign at the raft telling you all the information about the raft. Apparently it's got Wi-Fi, I didn't use it, the telephone number, but all the information for this raft I'll put in the video description, the Facebook link. So if you need to contact the raft, the link to do so is already in the video description. And just walking on to raft 2 to show you raft 2, you can see it's set out very much the same as the raft that we fished on. Same sort of size, you've got the little shower with the bamboo table and chairs. Into the little bedroom, the same as the raft that we're on. The only difference here is there's no aircon and you're just fishing a little bit of the different river, a little bit further down. Like I said, this is a dedicated fishing raft. Some of the other rafts I've visited, they're a nice place to chill out on the weekend and you can fish as well. But these rafts, you know, Mr. Geng, the owner, is a dedicated fisherman. He's putting bait in all the time. He's made this and set this up just for fishing. So hopefully that'll give you an idea of what to expect when you come down here. Yes, that's much nicer.
Croaker.
It's a bit glary. Move the light up and out a bit and see. Get some colour.
Sorry, I think we just pop in and get a screen.
What do you reckon, boys? Got yourself a first ever croaker.
And the photos are looking much better from Dave, so it's looking quite glary on the GoPro. Or the light like out, so it's not like just bouncing straight back. Yeah.
Okay.
Job done, well done.
Nice one. Boom. Happy with that.
With some black shark minnows and some...
look.
No, I took it over, the hooks are out.
They were Todd bed now.
Ah, mother like that.
Fly or again?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, there he goes. Boom!
Mate, he's out in the water.
Happy with that, got a croaker.
Screaming Run, was it?
Yeah, it was. You definitely knew it was a fish.
On the shrimp. What do you reckon, pad-grapow? Good work? Hello, Kapow. Okay, so start with this one. These are not my fish. These are Mr. Geng's fish. But while we're here, why not?
Little black-eared catfish.
Little. Super spiky. The gym.
Do not drop it. Mr. Geng will not be happy.
That's about as good as I'm going to get it. Yeah. But you can see the black spot on the side there. And the mouth a bit like a chaw-ban. Yeah, I don't want to get stabbed, so
yeah,
that's that one. What's he got in here? Yeah, he's got
that's an interesting one.
He's got a shrimp about as big as a lobster. Look at the size of that. Yay, man.
Yay, man. She's tin
you bastard. And he's got strong pincers. And he's got hello. Oh, action. And he's got another one of those small scale croakers like John had last night. Weird looking thing.
No, they've got a very almost pointless tail, haven't they? To some degree. It's like.
Well, it is very round. It's very pointless.
Yeah, that's true. Very much pike-like as well with the feel
but
of
the mouth. It looks kind of like a barramundi with some little teeth. going on?
Yeah, definitely
He's-
part
he's-
of the
he's-
drum family, aren't they?
He's deep hooked here.
Very thin across the back as well, aren't they?
Interesting fish. You never see him in. You never see him in lakes or anything, do you?
No.
Get on it. Get on it.
So, what's recorded?
Probably a good time to talk about the rig as well. Little 2 ounce lead weight today. Coming down.
Stop a bead just above, yeah.
Yeah, just to stop the lead getting too twisted and tangled up as it shoots up the line.
Buffer bead, swivel. What hook links that? Oh, no, that's you.
two-
Just you.
2 little hook links. One, what's that, about 6 inches, and the other one
little short
barely
one.
2. Bit of pork fat, and tinfoil barb. He can go back. Well returned. Thank you, Dave. He's it's rough as hell. Get my hand in there. Right.
Beautiful.
Oh God, he's strong. Ow. I don't know if they're all like that, but look, the row of spines along there. 1, 2, 3 rows of spines. Because there are a lot of different plecos, isn't there? 4. God, he's strong. Just want a decent photo of you, mate, and then you can go back. And you can lock his fin. Camouflage on him's awesome. What do they call them in Thai? It's like sucker fish or something, isn't it? Or has he got that? Sucker mouth.
Oh, we've got to get a couple of stills on the phone for you.
I thought so it was that. The rod was just.
That's okay. Oh, so
With the sun coming up like that.
with your morning face on.
With my morning face. Well, he gets to go back.
He's got a good set. He's got good thickness across the back, hasn't
The
he?
gang. Sucker, trời. Giác in mày. Rồi ploi. Ploi. He doesn't want to eat it. See you later, mate. Yeah,
Good.
happy. New fish, new PB as well.
Yeah, PB, good skills.
Lip grips.
There you go. They don't really want to see me anyway, they just want to see the Archerfish.
Well done, John. Turn the camera on now, it's not going to happen.
Why is it not ripping off?
Is he going to strike it? Dave, landing net. Let me get round the other side. Let's get the sun on him now. Greedy bugger. Greedy bugger. I ate a shrimp.
I mean, mate, you've probably got these tapping everything. You believe that, would you? And so just hold it up for me, yeah.
Is John holding it up or is Dave holding it? John looks quite disappointed, but it's a beautiful looking fish.
Yeah. It's almost quite yellow belly barb.
Yeah, it is. Very similar to, remember the one
The
at
ones,
Carlam?
yeah, the ones at Carlam, yeah, definitely. Probably a bigger eye. It might be half and half, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks nice in the sun, doesn't it?
Just, yeah.
Especially if you get out of the way. Okay.
Lovely red fins.
Greedy bugger ate a shrimp. Or at least part of a shrimp. Bye bye. And Dave with the Hampala barb. Get in. Proper bite.
Look at that. They're beautiful, aren't they?
How many species do you think we're up to now?
15 or
15
probably just
different
over
species.
15.
A few PBs, a few
Unidentified.
unidentified, a few firsts.
Lovely, aren't they? That is.
Yeah,
Look at that black stripe in the tail, mate. It's beautiful.
And he hasn't got a spot or a line.
No, they usually do, don't they? That'll do it. Caught short on the prawn. On the shrimp. That fish. £1.25, £1.50. Not as well, I don't know. £1.50.
Oh, and there we go. Nicely returned. He's in the water.
He's in the water. He never touched it. Thank you, Vic.
No. Not a bad trip at all. I count 12 different species at a quick count. Could be a couple more I've missed. We only had 5 rods in the water. 3 of those were predator rods. Dave did get the Hampala barb and John did get the croaker, but the vast majority of the fish that were caught came on the 2 bread rods. We chose to focus on predators, that's why we had 3 rods out for predators and just 2 for bread. However, if we had fished all bread rods, 5 or 6, we could have probably done 8 or 9 bread rods quite easily. I think we could have seen even more fish. For a river fishing location within an hour of Bangkok, it's a really good place, or at least we had a really good day. We walk away from this trip with some PBs, some wild PBs, and some new species. John got his first croaker catfish, small scale croaker. I got my first Pleco catfish. And Dave broke his black shark minnow PB. Couldn't ask for more, close to Bangkok and a reasonable price. Mr. Geng, the owner's a nice guy. He's a focused angler, he enjoys his fishing. And anything we wanted for, he was happy to help. We got ice, beer, food, no problem at all. I'll definitely be coming back to this raft at some point in the future. Thanks for watching, see you soon.